Chapter 2: Safety and First Aid. You will learn First Aid, Road Safety, First Aid for some emergencies, Safety Guidelines. It is very important for all of us to be safe and follow safety rules. You have often heard your parents saying, "Be careful." Why? This is because they do not want you to face any accident. An accident may happen anywhere, anytime, unexpectedly. It causes great harm to life and property, which may be a very painful suffering. You can avoid accidents if you follow certain safety rules on the road as well as at home. You have already learned how to be safe at home and on road. First aid. The immediate treatment or basic medical care given to an injured or a sick person is called first aid. It is usually done when the injury is minor or where better care is not available. It can be performed by anyone to a sick or injured victim until a proper medical treatment is provided. One must attend the injured person physically and try to make him feel comfortable. First aid sometimes proves to be very beneficial, as it can prevent a serious ailment and even save life. Do you know? A first aid box is very useful and important at the time of emergency. It contains sterilized cotton wool, gauze, bandages, antiseptic ointment, a small bottle of disinfectant, sticking plaster, and a pair of scissors. It can be made of cardboard or any other material. You should check the box time to time for the things to be replaced. Safety first. No entry. Pedestrians. No left turn. No right turn. No U-turn. No horn. School ahead. Road safety signs. There is a huge network of roads that connects most cities and towns in the vast country like India. The roads are always filled with traffic jams. Thus, it is necessary to follow the traffic rules for own security and well-being. As number of vehicles are increasing, it is important to understand safety rules on road. Do you know all the road signs? Accidents still happen though. We try to be safe at home and outside. Thus, it is important for all of us to know how to handle certain emergency situations. First aid for cuts and scratches. Steps to be followed while giving first aid for cuts and scratches are: apply gentle pressure with a clean cloth or bandage to stop bleeding. Then clean the wound with clear water. After cleaning the wound, apply a thin layer of an antibiotic ointment to keep the surface moist. Cover the wound with bandage. Bandages keep the wound clean and protect from harmful bacteria. Change the dressing at least once daily or whenever it becomes wet or dirty. It is advisable to get a tetanus injection if the wound is deep or dirty. First aid for nose bleeding. Nose bleeding is a common problem. It may be caused because of overly sensitive blood vessels that burst and bleed in warm and dry weather. It may also happen due to infection in the nose or throat, example common cold, and some other allergies. Sometimes it is caused by hardened arteries or high blood pressure, especially in adults. The nosebleeds begin suddenly and are sometimes difficult to stop. The following steps should be taken. Make the person sit upright and lean forward. This will reduce blood pressure in the veins of the nose and stop further bleeding. With your thumb and index finger, pinch your nostrils to shut. Breathe through your mouth. Continue this process for some time. This exercise puts pressure to the bleeding point and stops the flow of blood. A pack of ice or wet cloth on the nose and on the head gives relief. First aid for sprain. Sprain is a ligament injury caused because of excessive stretching. The ligament tears partially or completely. Sprained ligaments swell rapidly and are painful. The following precautions should be taken. Compress ice on the area soon after the injury and continue it for some time. Be careful not to use ice too long, as this would cause tissue damage. Compress the area with an elastic wrap or bandage. Elevate the injured limb over your heart whenever possible to help prevent the swelling. Give rest to the injured part, but do not avoid all activities. Protect the injured part from further injury with the help of splints to crutches. Do you know? Sling is made from a triangular cloth that can be used to support fractured hand. Splint is a strip of wood or metal used to hold and support a broken bone. First aid for fracture. A break or a crack in a bone is called a fracture. The following first aid should be given for fracture. Make sure that the fractured part is not moved. Use a splint to immobilize the broken bone. The splint provides support to the broken bone. Wrap the broken part with gauze. Show the orthopedic soon after the injury or first aid. First aid for burns. It is important to detect the type of burn injury, minor or serious one. In case of major burn, take the patient to a doctor immediately. Minor burns usually heal without further treatment. To help the person with minor burns, take the following actions. Keep the burn part under cool running water for at least 10 minutes. Keeping the burn cool reduces pain and swelling. Apply an antiseptic cream to prevent infection. Wrap the burnt area loosely with sterile gauze. Never prick if there is a blister. In case of serious burns, take the following actions. The most serious burns affect all layers of the skin and cause permanent tissue damage. Make sure that the victim is no longer exposed to smoke or heat and in contact with burning materials. Do not remove burnt clothing. Do not dip large, severe burn areas in cold water. This may cause a drop in body temperature and lowering of blood pressure and circulation. Lift the burnt body part. If possible, raise the part above heart level. Cover the area of the burn with a cool, moist, sterile bandage. Care for burns. Do not use ice on the body of a burn victim. It may become too cold and cause further damage to the wound by putting ice directly on a burn. Always apply antiseptic ointments to the burn. Do not break blisters as they are more exposed to infection. First aid for chemical burns. To help the person with chemical burns, take the following actions. First of all, remove the chemical and brush any remaining dry chemical. Then wash the skin, surface with cool, gently running water. Help the person remove clothing or jewelry that has been affected by the chemical. Wrap the burnt area loosely with a dry, sterile dressing or a clean cloth. A pain reliever such as aspirin, ibuprofen, etc. may be given. First aid for animal bites. Pet animals cause most animal bites. Bites from non-immunized domestic animals carry the risk of rabies. In case of animal bites, follow these guidelines. Wash the wound thoroughly with soap and water. Apply an antibiotic cream to prevent infection and cover the bite with a clean bandage. In case of a deep cut on the skin due to bite, stop the bleeding by applying pressure with a dry and clean cloth. Consult a doctor immediately if you notice signs of infection such as swelling, redness, increased pain, or oozing out of blood. Consult a doctor immediately if you suspect that the animal that has bitten might carry rabies. First aid for snake bites. In case of snake bite, remember the following guidelines. Do not try to capture the snake, but try to remember its color and shape so you can describe it, which will help in the treatment. Do not cut the wound or attempt to remove the venom. Do not move the bitten arm or leg, and stay quiet to keep the poison from spreading throughout your body. Do you know? Most snakes are not poisonous, but their bite can be life-threatening. To reduce the risk of snake bite, avoid touching any snake. Instead, back away slowly. Usually, snakes avoid people if possible and bite only when threatened or surprised. Safety rules in case of poisoning. We use many things at home, out of which some are poisonous. You should be careful and stay away from certain things such as naphthalene balls, detergents, paints, insecticides, mosquito repellents, etc. You should follow some guidelines to be safe from such things. Do not touch any medicine without asking your parents. Check the label of the medicines for expiry dates. Wash the vegetable and fruits thoroughly before eating to avoid the poisonous effects of pesticides sprayed on them. If anyone is exposed to poisonous fumes, take the person into fresh air immediately. If anyone has swallowed the poison, remove anything remaining in the mouth. Safety rules in case of fire. In case of fire, you should act quickly and take the following steps. Call the nearest fire station and leave the place immediately. Do not panic, run, or push others. If any person's clothes catch fire, do not allow him or her to run around in panic. Make the person roll on the floor or try to wrap the body with a blanket. Do not throw water if the fire is caused due to electricity. You should always be aware of possible dangers in the home. Stay cool and at home think about the door or window that can be used for an emergency. In school, also, you should know the emergency exit doors. Guidelines while waiting for help. Always keep the important phone numbers handy in case of any emergency. Maintain a small notebook to note telephone numbers of the nearest police station, fire station, hospital, chemist, family doctor, etc. Keep the notebook in such a place that all the members of family should know about it. Keep the first aid box handy. Let us revise. The immediate medical care to an injured or sick person is called first aid. Nose bleeding is caused due to hardened arteries or high blood pressure. A sprain is an injury to a ligament caused by excessive stretching. Bites from non-immunized domestic animals carry the risk of rabies. Keep the important phone numbers handy for any emergency.